Kita ini 1% 10 detik anjing.
Speed lu lambat berarti ininya MHZ-nya.
Nggak
Lu
tahu.
berapa dap?
Tahu anjing itu laptop bangsa kalau
Lu berapa ya?
isi
3200 overclock.
tahu kan. Udah kok
Astagfirullah.
allowance update di Red Visual C++. Wih, apa nih? Checking community resources. Oke.
Round 2 when they were on the eco in the second half and got 2 kills into the showstopper. If they won that round,
it was
I would have
close.
done a backflip in the Castle studio. I swear to God.
Yeah, that was
so cool.
brilliant round. Didn't have enough time for the defuse, but you know what? It was
Coba
just
ngomong,
so
Lam.
cool. I think, you know, style points for Suzu there.
Well, I think it's as well, like, she's putting the team on her back in more ways than one, because correct me if I'm wrong, but she's also leading the team as well. So it's like, she is the star duelist, a leader in and out of the server.
Limis banget kayak mafia Jepang anjing Lamkaa cuy lu lihat deh dah.
Kenapa?
It's gonna
Kenapa
be
ngomong?
really
Limis banget kayak
difficult
mafia
to
Jepang anjing.
predict what's gonna be happening.
Kenapa dap?
Lihat
Silam Kak.
lihat muka lu kalau lihat aja. Klimis anjing. Emang Cindo satu ini cuy. Ya Allah. Ya
Enggak
udah
apa-apa, bagus sesuai umur anjir.
Gak apa bener cuy.
Iya, emang rambut zaman lu cuci muka, emang rambut kena gitu.
Iya ini.
Lu guyur apa gimana? The fuck?
All files oke.
Biar mau
Terus
ngopi, bre.
habis
Gokil.
Hah?
Lu
Habis
ngelap pakai
oke
tisu.
ini gimana Ki? Kan
Anjing ngelap rambut pakai tisu, Cuk. Sultan
Eh.
beda anjing. Lebih ke bodoh sih sebenarnya.
bodoh anjing, nempel semua anjing
Nggak
tuh
apa-apa,
tisu
Cuk.
ke rambut.
Putih-putih anjing. Putih-putih pala lu anjir.
Puki ini gimana Puki? Habis finish nih gimana? Yang centang-centang tuh beres tuh gimana? Close aja kan?
Yang gak usah dicentang.
Hah?
Gak usah dicentang.
Enggak yang checking file
We
gitu
only
loh
get to
yang
ask again if
1085
Gak usah.
Okay.
Close aja kalau gue.
do you want to read
Malas
this or do you?
nungguin.
Yes, vid by von die EMEA Verenheit.
Oh, halo. Anjing mic-nya
Spin again.
ke-mute ternyata, goblok. Ngomong gak sih? Kalian nggak ngobrol dari tadi, setan. Cet,
Reine heute überleben.
Gitu kalian gak ada yang ngomong, baru ngomong anjing. Gue udah berapa menit nih live? Gue udah 4 menit live, lu baru ngomong. Kalau gue gak ada suara kentot lu semua, anjing.
Emang Chaplin aja orangnya Charlie Chaplin aja.
Astagfirullah, guys.
We have our own magic wheel.
Ngentot.
All right, why? Do you want
Jelas lu pada ya.
a burning question?
Let's get my
You're dying
prediction
to know.
going. Let me see a lower.
Gelo ganteng bener, makasih ya buat Ozar ya.
End up playing against
Kan tadi gak gitu ya, apa ya jawabannya? Udah lupa.
Okay. All right.
Kata hujan deras, ternyata Lamkaa mandi. Enggak, gua nggak mandi, cuci muka doang ini.
Anjay.
Gerimis kan? Gerimis. Yang gini emang aku suka yang bisu-bisu. Kenapa suka yang bisu-bisu gitu?
GX. Wait, hold
Because
on.
I said both EMEA teams. So.
Right.
Udah mau mulai guys.
But there's still a
Ini
chance
WP
that
apa? Aku WP Aco, WP Serena,
knocked out,
WP
and then
Suzu,
go through the upper
WP
body. Something along
Ur,
those lines.
WP Madv.
Maybe Todd's not wrong yet.
It's possible.
I have a question too. So let's throw this up on the screen. Of course, I'm going to ask about Pacific. Is either Pacific team, Zipto or Zeta, going to make it to the grand final? Because I think it's going to happen. All right, Magic Wheel. Give me something good.
Sipto atau Zeta? Sipto dong.
Yes.
I wanted it to land on the clown so bad.
WP SRN kan? Ah.
If Todd's right about everything, Todd could be
Yeah.
right about
Kayaknya gue bisa deh nonton sampai match ini. Yang match keduanya juga nonton bisa.
It's doable.
Oh my goodness.
Or Todd hates
Challenge KO.
Yeah, or
Gue baru bangun guys.
Okay. Well, I want to know what the audience thought. It's time for the results of our Mastercard fan
Sel,
poll.
kamu kapan
Earlier
live lagi?
yesterday,
Selin live di mana, Selin? Aku mau
Zeta
nonton.
continue their miracle run. And look at that.
Selin live
The
IG
people
ya.
have spoken.
Alpha live TikTok. Nanti aku give pause.
people. I voted yes.
Well, I have Todd on my
Goblok
side.
aja.
How do you feel about that one?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Something about the
That's
fact that
true.
all three things that Todd
TikTok
predicted could
emang ya di
instantly all happen
TikTok kah? Di
has
TT.
me losing a slight amount of faith, but I still believe.
We'll see. We'll see.
In fact, let's pull up
Bener, Jin,
our
di
predictions so we can
TT.
see across the board what all the talents are thinking.
Terus apa aja?
All right, we've got a couple of
Apa salahnya,
Zeta
guys?
believers here. Are we evenly split? I think we're pretty evenly split here down the board.
Yeah, what is it? Is
Brock
it
Lesnar is dead nih.
four for
Bacot
Falcons?
lu dugongnya anjing.
Is that correctly? Or two more even? Yeah, that's
Bang,
7 to 5.
Kamu nonton Game Changer nggak?
Yeah.
Very different from
Apa
what
kamu,
people
Jok, so asik?
vote on Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually more faith than in GX. There's only 3 GXs.
Saran gue buat Selin kalau Lamkaa masuk live off aja, rada serem dan bangsat buat Selin.
It's just hard for me to.
So you know that Pansy and Mitch, the
Anjing,
Pyro
Jok,
players,
buat-
they're the hardcore.
Kan Mbak Bintang udah tusen tuh nggak mau dukung MIBR. Mbak Bintang, anjing, Starborn nggak? Mbak Bintang, Arif
I think
jing.
both 3 maps. I would be, and I would say maybe if, like in this first game, Zeta come out like they did on the first day, it's possible that they don't know the style, but I still think
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
go 3.
Yeah, I think
Nobar.
I really have a strong feeling that the first series will be a 3-mapper.
Udah mau mulai
I
nih.
think the second one will be 2, unless Dodds is just
Karena ya
in
orang-orang rambutnya bisa
insane
begitu ya.
form and
Ada
crew are just
bentuknya.
able to really out mechanically skill them.
Potong
Maybe
gitu kali ya,
that will be
besok
the
ya.
2-0.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be the question, and I'm really excited to see the
Begini
head-to-head
lah.
between Suzu
Manis.
and the other team. So it's time to put up or shut up because elimination is on the line. Let's go to day 4 of Game Changers Championship.
Potong begitu kali ya.
Starts right now.
Umaga is dead. Lihat. Gong, babi lu Gong.
Pienso, siempre he pensado que la...
Kok lu nggak live Gong? Kan lu mau kagak join komunitas KPAI. Apalagi KPAI anjing.
Tienes que cogerlo de una forma positiva.
Oh, komunitas pecinta aku Indonesia. Gua ketuanya kocak.
Porque me lo merezco.
Gak usah gabung, gua yang bikin itu. Anjay. Itu gua yang bikin. Gitu, gua ketuanya, Jo.
お見せできて、それが一番自分の中で嬉しいです。今回ベルリン来てるので。
Di chat lo. Coba tanya per ketuanya KPAI siapa? Lamkaa, Jo.
Ini gara-gara si Pas-Pas udah ada di
Para mí,
anjing.
como he dicho, la presión es un privilegio.
Madv lihat. Aduh itu cakep banget ya.
Destruir a todos los enemigos que me quedan por delante.
Anjing. Lihat.
データディビジョン GC
ちょ
一般的なのがあって、みんなで
右ちょ
楽しもうぜみたいな意味合いがあります。
Lihat Aco anjing. Bangungannya cakep anjing aku tuh.
私たちは戦う準備できてるからかかってこいよ。
TL main TL.
HTL nggak ada anjing. Apa TL
Kontol
kocak.
ketawanya si kontol anjing, males banget gua. Ketawanya si kontol males banget gua.
Viste como nuestra
Lampu,
pérdida
bangsat.
más importante del equipo, pero claro, cuando
TL
son partidos
apaan,
peligrosos,
anjing, kuda
difíciles, lo
jingkrak
primero que
itu ya.
hacemos es conversar de los errores, de qué tenemos que corregir y a hablar sobre todos los
Sada kah tim ini?
de la partida.
Enggak tahu deh.
Tua doang. Muncul
Tapi kemarin menang MPL.
I was so sad that we had to go home early. I've been working hard.
Menang MPL kemarin lah.
I
Mantap.
can do this.
pemerhati MPL aja.
Creo que todavía
Ya
tenemos
kan lewat ya di beranda.
que se prepare. Crew, one of us will go home, so make sure we show
Beranda.
good Valorants.
Terus apa bahasanya?
Traigan su mejor juego porque ahora no
Nyalain,
tenemos
sih,
nada que
nyalain lah.
perder.
Ada. Kalian suaranya jadi kecil lagi ya? Aja masuk. Gelo, Suzu, anjing jadi neon, Cok. Buat
Lam.
OMG Rikisi is itu udah. Adiswan
Cewek dari
Isi anjing.
Kenapa Rikisi bangsat?
Apa tuh?
Lu gak tahu Rikishi anjing.
Mantap.
Lihat aja.
Coba mau gua
Rikishi.
abik lu ya, gua abik lu.
Rikishi pantat-pantat tuh anjing.
Madv mana? Anjay, iya, cakep banget ya, Nah, basah.
Rikishi main Smackdown.
Baru datang bibirnya udah basah, Jok.
Tuh kan emang brengsek anjing.
Dudukin mie Rikishi please, goblok.
Mesum.
Rikishi pantat-pantat cuy.
Samina.
Japan's representative is here to have fun.
Iya,
And
juga
Zeta Division won their first match
instalasi.
yesterday in a fashion that shut down any doubt as to why this squad is here.
Bang, bukan murim, bababis, gak usah pegang-pegang, kocak.
So far. But in the blue corner, Falcons Vega were sent to the lower bracket and look incredibly.
Vi, guru ngaji gua tuh goblok.
Now we're getting our map.
Ada ini ya, ada videonya nggak?
Right now, this
Guru ngajiku adalah.
It could be very much a 3-map sort of match, especially starting with
Yeah, I think that realistically we've seen
Yes,
Zeta
bro.
choose probably
Gila nonton begini cengak-cengak tadi pas main sama aku sedih, maaf bang. Bangsat dia.
the composition that we're going to see in a little bit from the Falcon side.
Ntar gue sampai habis sih.
Maybe.
That game against Shopify.
Well, I think pulling out a jet wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world. Like, I think they'll be comfortable on it. With
Gigi nggak yang
I think
Madv
the choice
itu?
just comes again off like a decent map.
Lu pilih mana dah? Lebih prefer yang Aco atau yang Madv? Goblok. Pilihannya dua anjing, emang orang tolol begini anjing. Kasih pilihan 2 mil yang lain anjing.
Iya, iya anjing.
75 kali 4 berapa? 300.
Udah 5 kali 4. Prefer Death Lamkaa speed gak sih bang? Anjing lu ya bot. Ulti gak ada yang kena anjing. Nothing there, kontil. Gak ada musuh Jok. Oh bungkus orang aja gak bisa, pantes ditinggal Jok, gak jago deh. Anjing, kacamatanya baru guys, lebih wow. Lebih wow guys.
I think my only worry for Zeta is that you won't have played against
Nggak
something
di
like this
kacamata
before.
ini.
Like it's such a
Kemarin nggak
high
kacamata itu ya?
composition
Apa tuh?
and they're starting
Udah
on
kelar
their
belum?
defense. So I think if Mary gets going, maybe that Yoro up.
Sabar gua install ulang gara-gara apa? Gua ada C++ kan.
Install ulang.
What I'm really looking at right now is
Udah paling bener di aku saya itu game Jok, download ulang.
Uninstall C++ dulu.
Download ulang Jok.
They seem surprised they won yesterday. I don't know why they seem like that, but they seem surprised, so they just let all expectations go and they just had fun on
Mafia
the
Cindo nih
server.
beda
That was the
anjing.
result.
Dap, masih
It
banyak
was a
kerjaan
win.
lu nih, Dap.
So if they're feeling the same way, this could lead into another win.
Gua boleh kerja juga nggak?
The agents are all locked in. All there's left to do is to send it over to your casters, the Panthers.
Info game grinding nggak sih?
Complete phase 2.
Thank you so much.
Info game grinding bersama nggak sih?
Phase 2.
hard to define between these two. I know we made predictions, but talent predictions are worthless. So actually talking through it, just like and make a choice with no explanation. But
TL nggak ada kan?
quite
TL
tricky
di
for me,
sini.
'cause I think it's easy to
Udah pulang.
into some of the recent results.
TL
Gue
nggak
tanya
diajak.
anjing, gue tanya anjing.
TL nggak diajak, nggak ada kuda poni so.
Yeah, the struggle last night making that
Ngapain sih
prediction
mikirin tim
and
gituan?
submitting it, I went back and forth
Jadi kamu
consistently.
bocil aku
I'm
atau
not sure how
bocil
Falcons I made that prediction because
Madv?
this composition,
Oh,
it's
bocil yang
purple.
menang.
It's not something that Zeta's going to be very used to. So we're looking at the entries coming out
tetap
here
aku.
for ISO, procking that shield.
Anjing,
You can expect these
pokoknya ke
defenders
situ
to
Jo.
consistently press the issue and find fights.
Kenapa
He
kalah?
needs to find those opening duels, and
Aku
for the side of Zeta, it is the cookie cutter comp. Suzu had
Ini-
such an explosive
ini Madv
day
ini cuma
yesterday.
bisa ISO apa gimana sih?
Ya emang sengaja aja gitu. Emang komps mereka ya.
Set the tempo and set the tone, but this is
Huh?
dangerous because Zeta
Ah.
are patient and they strike
Gelo,
well.
gelo.
Suzu, Serena, Arco,
Oh, menang
all
no, juara nih.
delivering what they need to. Toby
Juara.
Zeta
Gela,
Rumble gets
Gela,
overwhelmed,
Zeta.
and Suzu
Iya sih.
off to a
Masih ada
damn
Shopify
good
aja.
start here. And that's scary. She gets
Udah.
going
Shopify
early.
kalah sama
Down
Sipto
Mary.
ntar.
Too many targets, too little
Kan
time.
masih turun tuh.
Zeta with the
Gitu.
first.
Shopify.
Iya tapi tetap Sipto juaranya.
Falcons, you know, you could tell that they had a
Sipto
plan
Zeta
in
lagi.
their mind. They really wanted to get
Itu.
that tile control, but when that
Gak
dark
nih.
ping, it definitely felt forced.
Enggak
And
sih.
Zeta, their entire
Itu dia
protocol
lah.
from the start of that round was, hey, let's be careful of a DRX fast type play, and they had
Awas
the
dia
answer.
nyonya.
Really impressive to watch.
Lihat
Zeta coming in
nyonya ini
prepared now.
gue lihat
You
ya
could say as
ininya
well, for
prop
Falcons,
nih.
they played this map very recently. They had to suffer against
Judulnya
Shopify
prop.
Rebellion on it. It wasn't a pretty result, but it is what it is. I mean, not many people have come out
Dan banget
unscathed from a game against
nyonya.
Shopify Rebellion. So I think for them, let's see what they've learned going forward here. Looking like a gamble stack into this one, but we've seen Zeta are very patient on this attack. They're happy to play this out.
Prop.
Look for information like this. That should be able to be relayed across. And they've already got a nice exploration.
Maksud berlima anjing.
Crossfire here between Eiko and Moko. The blind goes off. Everyone is
Udah ke B bang, itu semuanya bang di situ
I
bang.
gotta keep talking about Suzu. Yesterday, the
Mhm.
APR Lauren
Anjing.
was absolutely
Emang boleh?
out of this world, and she was on
Building gitu
she
anjing.
was on that raise first on towards that what was it?
Building
Mid.
klasik kan,
I thought,
asik.
okay, that makes sense.
Madv
It is
ini
raised,
pasti
you've got
anak
that
emas
splash
Cok, di
damage, of
Falcon.
course you're gonna have that much ADR, but
Madv.
even on the jet,
Madv.
the way Suzu was just
Apa Mezi?
finding those picks and keeping her team
Madv.
in the game, it was incredible
Z,
stuff.
ya?
So Suzu,
Oh,
we'll see if she
itu
has
dia.
that same kind of performance.
I was hoping to see if we could maybe get
Lu
you
telat
with
ya,
that
Lam.
dart back to be, give them a little bit
Diam
of
lu ya.
go towards the side. But
Lu
Gua
nonton di
kick lama-lama anjing. Biar nonton gua.
Enggak, lu nonton di mana?
Zeta
Aja.
keeping
Di
this
YouTube.
clean, keeping this very
Nice.
close. Little bit of pressure
Di Twitch,
from
kocaknya di
middle, but
Twitch.
they didn't really fall for
Aduh.
any issues. They were happy enough and navigated away from it.
Heki.
Full control and very similar to their pistol
Gila,
rounds,
Cok, lihat.
waiting and letting
Wow.
Falcons make the mistake. 2 rounds
Aduh,
now,
tiba-tiba
Falcons have pressed the
wow
issue
aja.
and gone beyond their line of
Lihat
scrimmage.
mukanya.
So I think this round we'll probably see a little bit more of a
Bukan
standard
Madv
set.
berarti.
We'll see their Sentinel and
Madv sama
Lexa
aku.
setting up towards this A.
Madv kalau sama aku
All
dijadiin
trips
satu
in the
tim,
omen
gue
with that
GG
blind,
coy.
plenty of stopping power.
Beda tipe.
I think I want to see what a round looks like in a more
Aku nih
standard
yang-
approach, right?
Satunya pendiam, satunya agresif. Cok.
Zeta have to press the issue further.
Maksud
Again, it looks like a high
Kan
power
dari
towards
gestur
middle.
mukanya.
Mary the one to
Dia
greet,
kan
and that's
pendiam.
stunning from Mary. That's what you need to see a
Sita
little
udah
bit from her as
gestur
well.
muka anjing.
One of the
Kelihatan, bro.
legends of game changers.
Lu nggak tahu ya,
She is going to have to perform today.
yang tertutup gitu.
And so far, taking down Suzu is a big
Yang
negative.
tertutup biasanya lebih agresif bro.
Flashing to get even
Oh iya.
deep line, get
Emang
that
iya, Lam?
information. She saw
Kok
nobody,
kayak
but
tahu banget itu sih Lam?
Iya anjir.
5 members of the defenders still maintaining their 2-on-2 perimeter.
Berpengalaman kah?
Rasa ingin tahunya lebih besar bro.
Pretty
Box.
soon she's gonna spot that
Wow.
camera that's on that wall in that A
Wow.
site and call out to her team that the Cypher
Banget.
setup is at A.
Masuk dari shot semua.
Big information spotted now. Toki do
Terus dari
anything
three
here,
semua.
has to let them slip.
Masuk.
Lex is in a
Ada
little bit of
Lex.
trouble. Does divide. Takes
Anjing.
away Serena. Quick snap to Daxa.
Oh Moko nih bro. Anjing Moko selalu GG anjing jago banget nih orang. Kayak
Yeah, there's
Ya udah.
just too many people here. Spike
Mau
being left
ini.
where it's at as well, deep
Mau
within
spoiler?
Falcon's hands. A very tough round.
Terus spoiler
and a
dikit
very
lagi gua
solid
kick
round
anjing
for
babi.
Falcons
Alexa got that
Ton di levelnya
that
anjing.
adjustment and flick. I would have lost my mind, but
Nice.
what an adjustment. And Lex
Nice. Wow,
side
gila.
percent. This is, you know, one of those maps you're looking for that 8 rounds, at least 7 rounds.
Gila nih.
Okay, but
Lapar anjing.
8 would be fantastic. So
Tebel banget, tebel.
Makan beli ketoprak.
good to see a
Makan
dominant
tebel.
first round. Just handle that bonus.
Gila Bang Kico tiba-tiba live anjing.
Good stuff, a little bit of a switch up here
Wih,
as well.
saatnya gak sih?
Offlam.
Oke ya, bye-bye. Dadah.
Madv then
Wah.
switch towards
Oh ya.
Tree. Again, just quite a standard approach from Zeta. Not
Wih,
really
saatnya langsung. Gempuran Lamkaa kah?
slipping up towards Cat here. They've got a lot of freedom, but I like this from Falcons.
Nggak bisa ya ngirim kalau di sini ya?
As well. Taking some space back here. Good information, but there is an alarm bot that should give away the game. That's 2 rifles heard there.
Yeah, and that sound cue is going to be a lot of information. You know Suzu heard that, even the footsteps going backwards, but the long line that Madv has, she's going to know that nobody's coming up Cat. You can see that Mary's reacting and going towards top mid.
Yeah, this is a nice pivot though, a nice mid-round. They've got that contact, that information on A, and they think now we'll fancy our chances on B, but it's tricky. 2 towards the back of the site and 1 towards CT, now in the form of Mary coming over. This site take does get trickier, down to 39 seconds. And Falcons playing patient, not giving away the game here either. No easy fights for Suzu. She's got to work for her dinner, and she can't get it this time. Lexa again, stopping it before it starts. Madv looking to re-clear that mid-space, check back on that. Didn't maybe catch Serena there, but still it's on the site that's the pressure. Eva, Lexa, back to the wall and standing tall. It's down to the last 2 and struggling to find pure impact again. Spike being left where it's at, 13 seconds. This is more than uphill. Good pick, but to find the last 3, I don't think it's gonna happen. It's not. Falcons answering back perfectly here.
And what a weird turn of events. That
Falcon,
round was a
Falcon.
B split all along, but it's the 2 members that were in backside of B that are the last 2 standing. So good help coming through for the Falcons to disrupt that hit itself, but I gotta say that hit was discombobulated.
Jago
The
nggak lihat
spacing that
ini
came
kah?
through for the
Nggak
side
lihat
of Zeta
game
is
changer.
just simply not good enough. You saw the dart pinging
Paling
from the
nggak
side
ngaruh
of
sama dia.
Noir, alerting that there was no
Siapa
defenders in
tahu.
the site. So that process of
Kacau ya waktu
elimination
itu.
should have alerted them that they
Pagi-pagi
are in the
nontonnya
backside. So for Zeta, they
Korea.
gotta clean up that spacing.
Wouldn't put it past them. They're an incredibly good team. A
Mumpung
lot of people
Nita
are
lagi
witnessing that last Zeta
RP.
performance. You know, very much going, oh, do you remember Iceland? Do you remember that lower bracket run? It has to start here, though. Big answer back from Falcons to course correct, but it's down to do. Sheriff's coming out.
Terus.
Just kind of taking the tour of the map. They get some damage, a couple of ults very nearby as well for Zeta, so they could find something here. But again, look how deep, look how passive, patient Falcons are playing, giving away nothing.
Yeah, and you can see that they're not. They just
Sama
wanna
gini
play
mainnya
off of
guys,
Mary's
nggak masuk-masuk
attitude
gini
on
kan?
the back lines. Mary
Au.
sending out that TP, a good indicator that she wants to go sniffing.
Bu, GG banget coy ini coy.
Information, but 2
Si
flashes
Anu.
Apanya
in the
gigi?
back pocket. The duo in Mary and
Si
Madv
Anu.
setting up a high-low crossfire.
Anu itu lah.
Good smoke.
Belum ngapa-ngapain udah gigi.
So dangerous around this corner. He shuffled in a little bit. There's the flash.
Flash.
Yeah, they're having to respect it enough here. Suzu's been given a little bit of room, but it's not much, and you can still see Toki as well.
Datang di streamnya kacau.
They've just
Kacau, kacau. Sekarang Lamkaa udah jadi streamer pertama banget.
Gila.
Udah masuk komplikasi.
Tahu kamu mau dukung BTR lagi Vortex Audition? Aku nggak pernah dukung BTR.
Information, she's gonna be able to almost get the pick. That's a lot of
Aplikasi emang.
It's going back towards A.
Spikes down. Now they're running low on time.
Gak apa, tapi kalau ada tontonan ntar nonton guys. Ntar kita nonton guys. Itu turunnya apa? Asia, apa gitu.
Very creative, but that is just simply not enough. Falcons keeping that composure locked in.
I think if they didn't have Deagle's Lauren, that is a very good default round, right? Just the round
100%.
prior, we saw that B split kind of fail, but had that round looked like this setup, definitely would have been a different outcome. So hopefully for Zeta, they're talking to each other, locking down
Madv.
that map control, feeling pretty comfortable with that.
Manusia setengah ISO kan ini mati ini.
With that vulnerable coming through for Madv, the shock darts flying in the air from
Oh,
Ava.
Zeta.
A lot of splash
Pin mainnya jam berapa dah Pin? Hari Rabu jam 7. 7. Dan besok kan.
from Echo, immediately
Telah
taking
banget.
care of that trip in mid. gave a lot of pressure to Falcons, didn't alert them whether most bodies were in that middle or in that B main. So looking for Zeta to go back, sniffing towards that mid, take care of this Cypher
Lu
trip,
kurusan
take
iya
care of the
juga ya.
camera towards A, and then
Then
Kayak
decide
Ridix
where you
gitu.
wanna hit.
And that could be
Nengok
just what's
kumisnya
being
doang
really
tuh.
discussed in this timeout for them. Just going through that protocol list, making sure it's in a timely fashion because they were
Dap-dap
running pretty late.
anjing,
And again,
dapat.
though, it was Sheriff, so I'm not
Dibilang
too fussed
komplikasi
about
sih
that.
mah.
Hopefully
Bodoh
they'll
amat
see
emang
that lead into
bacotnya
any run
dugong
rounds, but
kenter.
as it stands, they do at least have that lockdown there if they want to use it.
Ribet
They do have the
komplikasi
KO,
aja.
only one away.
Kalau
That's pretty
data
close by
loh.
Suzu, 2 off her knife. So a couple of big ults that could be instigating
Udah masuk
ults very much on the
komplikasi.
horizon.
Oh,
Madv
komplikasi
also
gue.
has hers on
Komplikasi
ice. That does
anjing.
scare me slightly.
Data bangsat.
But we'll see how she does. See if they opt or need to use it. I'm seeing a hefty
Lamkaa
lead
kena
towards
apa aja
early
bisa
side.
kena komplikasi.
Serena setting up the Killjoy turret outside B, but she wants to stick towards her teammates here. Looks like she's probably gonna be using that ultimate in the
Biar
full
dugong
flank.
bekerja aja. Dismembernya ntar aja guys, nunggu gamenya kelar.
The knife close means they're not gonna be able to get
Ya
rid of
fokus kita
too
menonton
much
dulu.
of this side for util. There we go, dealing with it best they
Nice
can.
banget,
Suzu's in,
temennya di
the
flash, nice
paranoia
banget.
does deny
Nice banget,
any
Moku.
ability to try and gap close maybe towards heaven, so she's gonna be held towards the site. Toki getting
Oh,
curious.
nice,
It's gonna be
Acho.
hard to find Lexa.
To Acho.
Site now looking far more secured, but one player does get nabbed. Here's UR who's been having a rough game so far, and it seems to continue. Madv keeping up the record, looking good. Not going to find Toki, but the plant is going to be in.
Ini berisik banget nih, lastnya jagung
Did
kan.
make it into the site, but she had to get pushed out, drop down the lockdown towards that A main, so it keeps the defenders nearby.
Main dua di hal
Two towards hell, one short, one
Waduh,
very
waduh,
disconnected,
waduh,
one
waduh.
towards.
Lu Aco mati dong.
They can overwhelm. There could be issues here. Zeta gonna have to call back their players pretty darn quick because Falcons are clearing through. Suzu needs to stand guard, keep their eyes turned. Both players over towards here. Great shot from Suzu. Needs a bit more though. Starting to defuse. Already getting towards halfway. No, they get off it and they take the fight instead. Falcons pulling up the retake and punishing Zeta.
And what a huge swing round as well. Zeta
Muslimah
had all the
sih,
control
ay.
in the site as well. I think if Serena was able
Mantungnya
to
jago
actually
terang.
drop that lockdown
Lihat,
somewhere
aku
closer
marah,
into the site
lihat
and
mukanya udah
really
marah.
push back the defenders, that would have been a guaranteed round. But the pressure coming out from
Muka-muka
Falcons, you
bete.
saw Madv dropping that ult and it just discombobulated all the spacing. Finding the pick
Iya,
and
Lamkaa
making this
kayak
retake work.
Emang kenapa? Terima lu, babi lu.
It was a clever move from Suzu too, dropping that smoke, both her and Serena 3-2-1.
Gila, banyak gayanya lah. Kalau wanita gitu tuh sekalinya menang.
Bayangkan gaya kayak Benji VC itu tadi barusan. Kayak Benji sama siapa ya? Tasnya siapa sih?
Suzu, Moko, both trying to make a play out of this one. Suzu knives are out, but there's plenty
Nice,
of targets.
Moko.
Moko just dives
Tolo, bang.
And Falcons still holding on to this though. They're not going down without a fight. Spike is creeping over towards the stairs, but Ava retaking the
Emea nih
space
kenapa
over
sih
towards
selalu
Catwalk, and
jago
Arco can do
anjing?
nothing but die. This is a comprehensive
Emea sama
game from
NE itu
Falcons so far,
selalu
Christine.
jago aja.
This is looking clean from them.
Beautiful hold, and it's
Hampir di semua
Crossfire's
game
coming
kecuali
through strong,
LOL
right?
sih.
There was a moment where things looked like they might have got dicey when we saw, I believe it was Madv that
LOL
was
yang
stuck
jago
there
cuma
towards
Korea
that
sama
logs, but
Cina.
again, all three players towards that B, ponging to the ping off each other, maintaining that crossfire.
Selebihnya cuma ini, Cok.
Zeta, I
Pelengkap
think if
banget.
Eiko's flash was a little bit more to the right, slightly not as deep, maybe.
The other part that worries me is that Madv's one away from the ult again. It just feels so punishing. Speaking of ults as well, Mary gonna spot out two, potentially more. Yeah, plenty more. Mary, what are we gonna do with this one? It's gonna be Hunter's Fury on top. I quite like this. Does it get as much of a reward as you would want though? No, it doesn't look like it. A little unfortunate.
You even saw the vulnerable coming through here from Madv down that cat line. So
Madv.
I like the idea.
yeah, so much utility towards that mid.
Waduh.
Two big ults though off the table, not a lot of damage. So Zeta are
Set.
happy with that.
Jidatnya Yur.
They do take care of this trip, and now we're
Lihat.
going back to that round about 2 rounds ago when we talked about that map control coming from Zeta.
Lihat aja kayak
This time they
Cok.
choose not to go
Udah kayak
sniffing or poking
mbak-mbak,
towards
coy.
that cat. This drone is
Iya.
going to give a lot of information over to Falcons. They just spotted the KO. inching and cheating
Kayak
towards that
bingung
B.
gini mau kemana aja. Aduh aku cok. Aku bertemu Eva. Kok flashnya selalu gitu ya? Kalau habis ngepop kelihatan gitu.
Ngebug kok. Kan dia beta.
Itu semua aja misalnya kayak Hunter Viewer apa sih namanya? Di 0 point juga kayak gitu nih.
Nice banget karena. Ya. Allah.
Falcons just pouring in together, but a 3v2. Moko and Suzu still alive.
Madv,
Time.
kalau
Down to 10 seconds, they need a plant
kalau
and they're
temennya
gonna
nge-wave
get it.
ngomong Allah Akbar.
Suzu wants to go deeper. She wants to get a pick and have an easier time, but
Lu
gets
mau
shot in the back.
lu
Moko still
anjing.
has the blind.
Hari-hari
Mary
mau
doesn't need to
mulu ya.
overextend. And well, good
No,
luck, have
this
fun.
sucks,
I don't think you're getting out of this one. No, Madv's record continues at an all-time high as the diffuse is there, and Falcons again continue on this
Duduknya
perfect pathway that
naik
they've
satu
been
tuh
walking.
kaki.
I'm so impressed with them so far because we've seen that, one, Zeta are gunners. I don't care what you say. If anyone's doubting them now, they're idiots. They are very, very good. They've had a nice approach to the game. But Falcons look
Falcon
renewed here. Maybe a
NA
fire lit underneath
NA
them.
juga
Yeah,
ada.
exactly. And you know that series that they lost versus Shopify, it was very one-sided. But that's
Falcon
kind of
yang
what
benar
you
cuma
need
di
to be able
Apex
to
aja.
wake up and talk to your ringer, a brand new player coming into this
Aku nggak paham.
and talk about those smaller details. So
Tinggal aku
coming in
menonton
with
wanita.
reps under their belt, dominantly winning their first series, and then kind of getting bullied around in the server. We're seeing a new and kind of reformed Falcons coming through
Emang
today.
kenapa cuy?
That's 6 in a row now.
Wajar lah cowok.
Zeta once again.
Oh jadi
Money-wise down to
Ya
Sheriff.
iya.
Yeah, 2 stingers. No knives for Suzu,
Ini
sadly
cowok
either. So,
kita cowok kalahin 6-2.
tuh kalau ada email di chat
We've seen the
nanti
outlaw
ini
route.
Ada dia.
jadi
Light shields
ini.
will just get
Oh jadi
completely
kamu
melted, but it's Madv.
menormalisasi.
Your TP is
Emang
so
apa?
high at A. Gonna be able to
Tadi
provide
menonton
the
anjing.
help is Mary.
Yang
And yet you're right, Mary. You blink and she's there. She is the last hope if they need it. And oh god, she just started off perfectly as well. I mean,
Ben nembak tuh kemarin perasaan busuk Yuri.
I don't know if there's even a point for another time.
Saya
out. I
kemarin
mean,
lawannya
maybe you do,
Shopify aja.
But at this point, you are running on empty, right? Nothing's really
Iya, agak
working.
kelihatan
You're feeling a
tembakannya,
little bit
Jun.
uncomfortable.
Kemarin
And maybe you're
Shopify
right,
kan
it is a bit of
lawannya.
that ISO,
Iya.
a little bit of that Yoru, just not feeling comfortable against it potentially.
Yeah,
Emang
it is
Shopify
hard to
terlalu
keep
jago
track of
sih ya.
those rotates, right? We saw the Yoru TP all the way up
Gila,
in
tuh.
that A heaven
Itu
that
kenapa
whole
ada
time. And
lingkaran
that
kuning
insta
sih?
help. It's hard to keep all of those things in mind.
Kita habis
So many
iniin map
variables
tadi.
coming through,
Belum
but
dihapus ya.
with Zeta, they
Makanya,
just
tapi
need to stick to the
nggak
normal
dihapus
Ascent
aja.
game plan. Take care of the Sentinel utility. Give the defenders, make them guess where you want to hit.
Terus.
That should help. Look
Ya,
for
nggak
some
kena
control. Early Hunter's
kocak.
Fury coming out here from UR and
Nggak apa-apa Yur.
No damage.
Soalnya yang Hunter Fury.
Well, unfortunate on that. Maybe I don't want to say pause the rotation from Mary, but Mary's going to stick around, I guess. Bit of info towards B, so kind of showing presence on both sides of the map to an extent. But at this point, I look at the discipline we've been seeing from Falcons. They have been sitting quite patiently. Now, do they start aggressing
Dari
further
kemarin
now?
nggak sih di Essen
another
Zeta.
push in the mid round coming through for this A main, and this has been giving
Nang, kocak.
Falcons a lot of control.
Oh ya ring deh
Wanna make
kemarin
this,
menang.
Moko trying to back away here.
She can
Swing.
spot this. Okay, that sound cue is
Nang
gonna
bak
give a lot of
menang jauh
information. Now Zeta,
kemarin.
they just wanna
13
pause.
Kaide
So much
dukung
damage to the
siapa?
wall.
Kade udah pasti
Moko,
Japanese
so
pride
lucky
ya.
to be alive, but this is a good call though to then try and maybe pressure towards B. But we've seen what that duo can do at the back of the side by Boathouse. So Lexa gonna be on red alert here.
Moko.
This pause for Thor. You're looking at that mid pressure from
Aduh.
Serena.
Serena
Nice
dapat
banget
2.
nih,
Nice.
Serena.
Really valuable, and
Nice,
it is.
Serena.
Serena gonna get
Nice
two.
one.
Oke,
He
Ur.
is the one to be
Itu
cleared
dia loh.
off.
Nice, Ur.
Finally, Zeta fight back.
And that pause meant
Acuh,
so
acuh,
much
acuh.
for
Mana
Zeta. You
senyumnya?
saw the
Mana senyumnya?
adjustment
Mana
coming
is?
through on the minimap.
Lagi
It was
nggak
the
bisa,
only
itu
round
lagi
Moko,
lagi
she held on to it,
pusingnya.
didn't use it to get
Lagi
into
marah,
the
lagi marah.
site itself, but into the back
Itu
site. So that
Suzu
dart allowing Zeta
ada
to know,
ininya,
okay,
ada birunya
Falcons
gitu.
are doing the same
Ada
setup.
biru
They're
aja.
doubled up
Tebal mau
backside.
Itu.
berubah.
Moko pulling through with the blind, and
Apa?
this time Zeta, their spacing, their timing,
Itu
a lot
cok
more clean, a lot
rambutnya
more
ada
together.
birunya cok.
Beautiful call coming
Nice.
out here from Ryota.
Nice, nice.
KO out here as well.
Saya
That's
kenapa
pretty nice.
Jepang banget ya? Itu orang ya Serena ini.
Suzu already gonna find Mary. That
Kan
should
dia
be
di
pretty
Jepang
indicative
aja.
that there's something up
Kan
here.
orang
Dia udah
Korea.
lama kali.
Massive info surely from the Alpha.
Kalau
I don't
Jepang,
know
Korea,
how
Cina
much it
gitu
saw
tuh,
before it got
lu
broken, but
harus belajar
Zeta looked to be
bahasanya.
very
Kalau
much
masuk
on red
tim.
alert.
Iya sih.
He's already seen Falcons kind of dissipate throughout the map.
Di LOL juga gitu, Cok. Ada orang Korea tapi dia main di tim Cina, dia jadi jago banget Cinanya.
Pakai Syorat
Bahasa
lah dulu.
Cinanya.
That
Pakai gitu.
movement here, being a teammate down, is definitely the play to make. No help coming through here for the defenders on B site this time. They want to fight
Jason
this B main
malah
choke point. They
jago
don't want to get
Thailand.
stuck and corralled and backside
Dulu jadi
this time.
streamer dah kan. Kan dari streamer itu.
I feel like they should invest it would just give
Yeah,
them
nice.
everything they need.
Shock
Lex
that.
was
No one.
Masuk.
played by Stairs and still is. So utilities
Nice,
down,
masuk.
Lex is just gunning
Alexa
hand
mati
down.
nih, Alexa mati nih.
Revealed as well. Still clean on the shot.
Cok, acu-acu ditembak, Cok. Aduh, nice. Hidupin acu-acu.
Ah, itu dia.
Hidupin acu-acu, nah.
Spike carefully making its way
Ya
through.
Allah.
And it's a
Zuzu mati
3v4.
lagi, Cok.
A difficult
itu,
scenario for the
aduh,
Falcons to
kelihatan
work
palanya
back in
loh.
from.
Bayur.
But the
Ya
lockdown
Allah,
is
mati
gonna
nih
make matters
Urdo.
worse. This gets
Aduh,
difficult
Urdi
now.
di sini, Cok.
Madv starting to strike first,
Udah
takes
di
away
ini,
the
udah
first
di
player who's
able,
willing
guys.
to greet them over towards market,
Oke,
towards
nice,
CT.
nice
Apa,
ult, nice ult.
nice.
Playtime.
Curious if Falcons actually
Mainnya
attempt to do this
dimainin
retake
nice
just to
banget.
gain and really ruin the money for the last round.
Masih
but
mau
Ada
retake,
mau.
oke.
They're going for it.
Yeah, they
Masih
want
ada
in.
ini.
Okay,
Masih
so
ada Nda.
two backside. Serena
Serena.
already finding Toki there.
Serena nge-whip. Dua-duanya lane, dua-duanya lane, guys. Oke, tunggu
Oke,
bawah.
Serena.
Serena.
Oke, Moko. Kerjaan Moko nih.
Serena.
Kerjaan Moko bersih-bersih. Tuh.
Wow. Dan Moko sama kayak Aaron, literally.
Not done, not down, and certainly
Jago tuh,
not out
Moko
yet.
jago ini.
Cuman sekarang
All off the back of an opening pick coming through here.
Apa aja,
lagi
Pak?
meta rambut dikucir kah?
Giving that
Enggak, itu dia jadi lagi cosplay neon itu, Suzu.
somehow, some way convert and get this fifth on the
Tapi
board,
beliau gak pakai neon.
especially with how this first half has
Ntar
gone
main neon,
for them
ntar.
so far. That would be such a luxury.
cosplay
Omen
ya,
ult
Bocil.
to work with.
Kenapa nggak bisa detail?
Mary, she's
Iya.
got that Yoru ult.
Wah,
Last
dap.
time she had this, she
Gak bisa lagi.
used it towards
Gak bisa lagi
the
The
gamenya.
following component are required to run
This
this program Microsoft Visual C++
M1 area, operator in hand.
Ya itu sih plus lu gara-gara lu abus.
From that dart.
Itu lah gara-gara lu uninstall nggak bisa.
So on either side.
Beda si prosesnya beda berarti.
Hold here. Walking up
Kan
mid,
banyak ininya versinya.
just about fading. You're seeing the reposition here as well from the other side, right? Mary did show some presence at middle, straight over towards Cat. This
Pakai
could
acara
be
uninstall C++ lu ngapain coba?
End of them couldn't get away. Massive
Miss
punish.
anjing.
Kan udah
Zeta
pasti
now,
butuh ya, kenapa di
pressure
uninstall?
decision, but they pause.
Makanya
They're not
itu.
gonna just go in
Itu
off
kan
the back of
buat
that pick.
coding
No,
ya.
they take their
C++.
time. I'll drone in. And rightly so. Additional players spotted.
Dapat kan hanger lu
Now
nggak
the
tahu.
space to be taken.
Hacker
Oh.
jangan dikasih tahu itu.
Combos,
Hacker di
pressuring
sub dong.
Madv off the line, that smoke cutting
Oke,
information
lu.
even more.
Oke, lu.
Bandara ya,
anjing.
pesawatnya dia yang ngatur jing.
B-side players is not
Coba
Oke,
coba
lu
ini.
bukan bisa
Coba
anjing.
doxing Eki, coba doxing Eki. Ah,
Been pushed a couple of times by a player being pushed up towards top middle on those rotations.
Dari scan orang kenapa
Mary
gue?
and Madv last time trying to make that dash
Ya,
back
ini
around.
kenapa harus Eki anjing gak berguna buat gua anjing.
Yang lebih berimpact ke dunia anjing.
coba.
Aco. Hampir.
Gotta be careful now. Paranoia in, smokes are in. Zeta.
Ini skalanya
towards the
internasional
side, they've
apa
already lost the
coba
first.
Indonesia
Moko
dulu nih.
goes down the crossfires.
Anjing jago banget bangsat.
Falcons
Rata
just
anjing.
scoring back this final round.
Ban masih bisa winnable.
Good coming out for
Gila,
Zeta, but the
basah
fact
banget.
that Madv was able to cross
Gak basah
undetected
sih itu
really threw
bling-bling gitu.
Zeta off the loop there. What rotations coming through, but Zeta, good for them for being able to convert those tough rounds. Those 3 rounds that they're able to actually convert later on in this half. That's everything.
Minumnya gitu lah.
Ada just run of rounds that Falcons had. The fact that Zeta got a couple back keeps them in this game. But 8-4, this is very much a close affair. So let's send it down to the
Ini mah
audience
Asia
where
lawan
Meca is
Asia nggak sih?
standing by with 2 of our fantastic fans.
Hey guys, I'm here right now in the crowd with 2 very, very special fans. We have Ivan and we have Heiko here with us now. We'll start with you, Ivan. You are very, very striking. How long? What is the story behind these tattoos, and how long did it take you to
Gue
complete
mau
this?
ngomong gini gak jadi deh.
Well, I started
Gue tahan deh.
about
Gue tahan
10 years
Cok.
ago.
bahaya kalau
You have to
dilanjutin.
just step by step back, I guess.
It just made sense to go for the whole thing. Wow, well, it looks amazing. And Heiko, you
Beliau
flew
kenapa
here
tatoan
specifically for Game
semuka,
Changers,
anjing?
right?
I come from China and fly to there.
And that is
Dari
amazing.
Cina, anjing.
That is amazing. And of
Oh,
course,
gelo.
you're cheering for Zeta, and you
Oh,
mentioned
gelo.
that you are cheering
Dari-
for
dari
the
Cina.
Asian teams here.
Yes.
Tapi Dota dia tabak.
Gak ada tim Cina soalnya, belum ada ceweknya.
I say the match
Ada
with,
kocak.
Zeta
Tapi
Oh, yang ada yang lolos.
but they
ALG,
lose the
ALG.
game, but they
Oh, iya
continue
tuh.
Udah
fighting
dikalahin
the
Giant.
victory.
Yang pulang itu tadi.
Yesterday
Kemarin
they play
pulang
very
itu.
well. I think Zeta is a real model for the female players in East Asia. I come to here to say
Terus mas
player.
ya. Pede banget
Oh
masih
yes, they
ada.
are definitely role models. And Ivan, you also have a
Lihat
very
nih,
special
Falcon
story
nih,
with
literally
Zeta. You go
Asia,
way
Cok.
back. You're an OG fan.
Dari
I guess
Bahrain
so.
satu, dari Turki
I,
satu.
rooted
Dari
for
Arab
Zeta
satu.
since the running
Coachnya dari
masters.
Yordan
Versi
dua-duanya.
Cina nih bangsat lu kok Alvin anjing.
Iya lagi, iya
Kok
lagi.
Alvin kentot anjing.
Iya lagi.
Players cried,
Iya lagi.
on stage,
Bener ya?
and I
bisa,
cried
udah
like
bisa,
Iya
that.
juga.
Udah
Since
bisa.
that time, I
Dateng-dateng
really
lu
want
ngatain
to
anjing lu.
prove everyone that they can win.
Well, let's hear
Solusinya apa
both
tuh
of you
kalau
give your
bisa?
cheers for Zeta right here as we get back into the game.
Udah bisa berarti gua download lagi tuh download ulang anjing.
Kenapa selalu lepas
Ah,
kartu sih
mampus
kalau
lu.
turnamen
Kan
kayak
udah
gini?
login jadi wong Cina dari mana anjing gua Cina
Kan
enggak
emang
ada.
udah dia.
Lah,
Yalah.
itu
Tahu dia Cina.
Itu recon kemana Jing?
itu recon fake, itu recon fake bro. Namanya.
Enggak kemana, gua nanyanya kemana goblok bodoh. Bukan masalah fake-nya. Ada masalah tuh, nggak nyampe.
Gak tau deh.
Bukan
Itu biasanya recon buat nge-fake.
Ya tahu fake, gua tahu fake-nya cuman kemananya anjay.
Harusnya itu ke B.
Ada anjing.
Nyampe kenapa anjing?
Ada di
Gue biasanya juga pakai recon itu. Nice, Serena. Lompatan.
Lo, fotonya di guys. Let's go. Itu dia lo, comeback stronger.
Serenai. Baca Serenai ya. Serenai.
Comeback stronger.
Aku mau kamarah deh.
Semuanya kayak lagi tegang aja.
Muka bad mood aja. Lihat kenapa kebayangkan dua di sini.
Mau belanja dulu guys. 11
UPS kocak, beli UPS kocak dulu tuh.
Ini ada mana Jing? Punya duit gua.
Itu berapa watt sih? Makan berapa? Wih. Ya Suzu mati.
Gelo. Anjing. Di absen nggak? Absen adik-adik ya yang mau masuk ke B absen.
Wafer kah ini wafer?
Gimana caranya Piki?
Ay,
Gua nggak tahu jujur, coba aja. Tapi gua udah
Bangsat
udah
nyuruh
Oh,
orang.
binatang lu ngajak gua, lu gak tahu anjing, lu emang binatang anjing.
Eki kan cuma ngasih tahu kita bisa multiplayer, tapi nggak tahu caranya dia sama aja nih.
Tapi gua udah open itu, emang nggak bisa join loading
Apa namanya anjing gak tahu cuk.
Ini orang anjing, sabar. Coba lu nih.
Penipuan kan manis?
Gua udah buku ke Steam, emang lu udah berteman sama gua.
Kan?
Bredes.
Oh, coba ke Steam. Kenapa Steam yang gak mau itu ya?
Karena si plus-plusnya lo
Lu connect Steam kan tapi?
Gimana cara ngonekin ke Steamnya? BTW.
Turun orang.
Lah.
Udah
Downloadnya dari mana
Kalau
emang?
udah itu udah connect kok dia.
harusnya otomatis. Ini ada.
Anjing Steam gua nggak play apapun anjing.
Lah
Di gamenya bangsat, itu ada Steamnya nggak ke di bawah.
Ada.
Ya udah itu.
Gimana caranya cuk? Untuk Online setting. Nah, account info.
Can be a problem, but it's Lexa who's hearing everything. Zeta
Ya.
trying to make some impact.
Ya.
Hello Boko anjing.
Oh, session ID lu apa? BTW.
Tadi
Dia dari mana ya? Dia TP itu ya, TP masuk ya.
Dari India.
Itu dengan over friend udah.
Ya, gua kira tadi TP di itu loh.
Session ID lu mau session ID.
Oh, di flash dulu ternyata.
Lu pernah
Gua kira dia TP ke mid top yang bawah itu.
Oke, suara aku tutup.
We got a game on our hands. 8-7 now.
Ini dia loh. Ini yang kita tunggu-tunggu. Permainan moko.
How's that evolution gonna look? Now they've had a couple of goes here. Again, it was a pistol round and then a loss of a bonus, which really sucks for Falcons. That is a rough beginning, but we're not into those meat of the fire rounds.
IP address deh.
We've got to wait and see that.
Sorry. Not for anjing.
And they got a whole lot of light shields. And away we go, Madv. Here we go, game on now. Look at the chase down, Moco.
Bangsat.
Madv.
Ada ulti lagi. Madv. Ah, udah.
Madv.
Ada vandal lagi deh.
Mati kah? Ini nggak ada ini loh, nggak ada shield. Akan mati. Dia nggak ada shield.
Hancur. Kondomnya hancur. Sobek. Apa Lala, sorry Lala, sumpah gue tadi ketiduran lah.
Sobek terus bocor
ngantuk
kan.
banget tuh. Ngantuk banget lah tadinya, lupa.
Udah gue play tuh.
Ya nepal siapa ya?
Sorry ya Lala ya. Bang ngantuk banget parah coy.
Bohong. Ngantuk.
Ngantuk, kita kurang tidur. Beneran tidur.
Timing is
Bang,
heartbreak.
tuh.
X-ray is off.
Wow.
Closer, purely
Wow.
inside Alexa right now.
Weak wheel.
Feel it. They are right
Nice.
Zeta keep things
Tuh dia loh.
moving. Even against Madv's desperate attempt then.
What an eco round for Falcons. I
Sip
thought
ya Lala ya,
surely
oke.
something was a little bit
Mulai
funky at
senyum
first
dikit,
because
mulai
they
senyum
gave
dikit
the
saya.
walk over towards Mary, and I thought for sure they'd want
Mulai ada
ISO to be
senyumannya.
farming that ult first, but Madv it didn't matter.
Kenapa ya orang
She gets
bisa
3
nembak
share
kayak
kills,
tracking gitu loh.
collects the ult herself. Would have been nice if she
Gue dulu
paused for
bisa
just a
sih,
second
karena
and
gue
let
sering
Lexa
main
get a little
Apex.
bit more space.
Tapi sekarang gue main
Faster,
Apex
but
nya
there
nggak
was so
pernah.
much pressure while she was underneath that health side.
Okay, Falcons.
Veteran Apex di sini Jom, dari sini.
After 4 rounds on the trot, gotta slow it
Mungkin
down.
dari sisi
You
Empat
want
mas.
that Zeta rather than equalize
Geja.
to take back the lead. So you want Falcons to try and
Ayo,
have that
kecil.
check-in, slow it down. They've got a couple of ults to play with here. Christine, what are you looking for from Falcons now that Zeta have set the tone, right? They've set that like, hey, we're back in control here, we're back in the game. What's the answer that you'd like to see from Falcons?
I'm most curious about what this Yoru ult is coming onto the table here for, because
Ini ada
they
nih,
definitely
ada
have an idea. They prioritized
troubleshoot ini nih
Yoru ult
di
over
komennya.
the ISO one 2 rounds ago, or rather 1 round ago. So now that it's on the
Lu
table,
asu ya
see what
kunci
they
ya.
had planned on the attack side. On the defense, it was very aggro right as those barriers went down.
Toki nih kok kelihatan kayak Anissa Basir ya?
Simple hit, find a pick and allow Lexa to use
Aku
her
gak tahu
ult to
Anissa
follow
Basir.
up,
Ini
and then
pacarnya
scale into
Super
the
Noir.
side, or they're looking to
Gak tahu ya udah.
Bisa Basir namanya.
Emang Anissa Basir kalau
Run Steam,
namanya.
login share profile,
The
run.
actual like just crystal comes out, the Ascente spread. Beautiful.
Oh, ini dah.
Udah
You're
nggak
right.
penting
I
yang
think a lot of us will be
Harus
looking
di
to
replace
react
replace
now. Here's
dulu.
how they want to apply it. On the other side, one away from the lockdown. They do
Ini
have
dalamnya ya.
the Omen ult there as well in the
Ada
back pocket.
inian.
Away from the knife. So, couple of options on the horizon for Zeta, but
Lu
right
juga
now,
belum berarti.
Falcons want
Belum
to
lah.
approach this as attacking
Alah,
side.
kontol
Must be
cing
a
emang
problem for
goblok.
them.
Ya
Itu
enggak.
buat multiplayernya memek mana gue tahu orang gue main sendiri kontol.
Yang
Iya
multiplayer
kan.
ini.
Itu di gamenya tuh ada no DVD tuh online.
Ya mati
Yang video yang dalamnya ya itu.
Ada
Buka dulu itu.
Kenapa susu
endingnya ke folder luarnya lagi.
Nice banget Zu.
Hello, anjing rata bro.
What a hold
Aku Yur Serena, lu lihat tuh.
Basah.
Run Steam, login into your profile, run the game, sorry, game.exe.
Play neon kah beliau? Ada birunya sih, cuman harusnya kuning gitu kayak kuning hijau gitu.
Story game.exe itu yang mana anjing?
Folder game lu.
Lu buka nggak sih tutorialnya? Ada
Online fee.
nanya mulu dap.
Nah tuh filenya lu copy, lu pastenya ke factory-nya kan ada engine juga tuh situ. Lu replace juga.
Game apa sih itu?
Satisfactory.
Kayak apa?
Kayak apa ya namanya?
Ya Allah, Suzu menangis.
Kayak
Flashing masuk. Lo Madv masih nantang kah Madv? Hilang lagi kondomnya. Astagfirullah.
Oh, udah. Nah, udah.
Gua belum.
Fixnya bisa. Gamenya nggak kebuka.
Iya anjing gak kebuka anjing. Bentelannya.
Dia minta login ke Epic, Cok.
Epic anjing.
Login aja.
Aku jadi Epic kan. Ada server gak dia?
Soalnya dia bisa pakai Epic juga.
Hello, nice. Absen? Oh, nice buku. Oh, ini dia loh comeback stronger ya. 8 gak nambah-nambah jing.
Emang ini defender, map defender.
Anjay.
Bisa nih kebuka nih gua.
Bisa cu. Let's go. Dalam.
Dadah anjing. Off dulu guys, thank you. Aku mau bermain. Bye.
Oh iya tuh Space War tuh sama tuh. Sama kayak main ini, Cok.
Aku nonton satu map aja ya guys, aku nonton satu map aja.
Iya anjing ada.
Aku mau bermain bersama teman-teman ya.
Itu anjing tuh game keparat Cok berarti.
Iya anjing itu game apa sih aslinya?
Game tumbal anjing ya. Dibikin buat jadi tumbal online anjing.
Goblok.
Gokil ke hackernya anjing.
Tadi apa? Game apa yang jadi online?
Space War. Ya, dari zaman kita main.
Iya.
Space War.
Iya ada inian lah nama gamenya Space War.
Di store nggak ada anjing.
Load game gue hilang anjing.
Tolong. Minimal di save dulu meme.
Ya bukan karena di save itu kayaknya ini dah. Jadi
ada anjing. Iya, si bodoh. Adalah pasti adalah. Kayaknya
parah anjing.
Tambah aja dia. Semua bisa kayaknya tuh.
Ayo join mana, Cuk?
Ntar dulu ntar enggak. Lagi. Sabar nonton jing. Ini udah mau menang ini Zeta.
Sambil download cepet.
Bisa ya.
Ntar mati ini gak ada deh. Isinya mau kan.
Ngaruh bentak kan download dong.
Masa nggak ke save ki? Orang settingan gue ke save kok.
Nice banget flashnya anjing. Flashnya nice banget acuh. Kena lagi. Cucuk nih anjing. Mau ditinju kan? Anjing ditinju jing. Sama Aco ditinju Aco guys.
Pasti ketawa-tawa di aku deh.
Ditinju sama Aco guys.
Yuri ini gak ada ketawa-ketawanya loh.
Belum 13 ya, belum menang lagi. Masih marah dia, masih marah. Hello. Atau Prime Jok, Acok Prime ya.
Itu gue dulu Cok.
Enak ya suaranya ya. Bicara. Anjir. Bangsat ada suaranya anjing main Tekken kan ya.
Bangga anjing.
Berasa main Tekken anjing Cok.
Main LOL.
Truly playing with their entire heart on the line, but here you're seeing something similar, right? You look at that first half, it was incredibly hard. didn't have what they wanted.
Oh,
The
gue baru
rounds were
tahu.
few and far between.
Fuck man, kenapa lah?
Were the pistol round.
Kelihatannya gue nonton banget ya. Kalau iya, Dota iya, Valorant iya, lagi Mobile Legends iya, Apex.
Kenapa Lala udah di rumah? Lala udah pulang belum Lala?
It has been round after round after round, and they are looking more and more confident. And that
8 doang nggak nambah-nambah cok di second half. Kocak ini Falcon ini lah.
Biar Zeta menang. Sok perhatian lu Lamkaa Lala, emang kenapa sih nggak boleh? Oh jadi kalian main berdua ya? Tadi ditungguin Lala sampai ngambek kan Lala. Gua tidur. HP gua silent. Itu aja gua bangun gara-gara geter banget anjing di telinga gua bangset. HP nelpon berapa kali tuh? Basa-basi Kak. Udahlah, sorry lah. Serumah aja nggak sih biar enak banguninnya.
Goks, masuk. Keren.
Val, kamu telat karena habis ini Lamkaa.
Kok aku menang tapi aku habis ini off ya Val ya. Gara-gara gue semangatin tadi masih telepon kan tadi, telepon Aco kan. Minta maaf dulu gak sih, makanya gue udah minta maaf Cok, udah Cok.
Beneran sehilang itu sih.
Hilang anjing, soalnya dia nge-replace kayaknya engine-nya tuh ada.
Iya itu ganti ini kayaknya. Kayak ganti game baru gitu loh, diisi ulang gitu loh, isi ulang lagi.
Beliau main Satisfactory ya.
Baru sejam anjing udah off aja lu. Ini nggak passion hari ini guys.
Padahal Madv.
Udah lah ya, udah kelihatan nih Zeta yang menang. Gila Serena. Menang nih. Loh. Nah. Oh, Serena dapat satu lah. Serena dapat satu dari mana, Jing? Oh, dia bunuh belakangnya. Mary sendirian mau ngapain?
Kemana tuh?
Klik dong. Oke. Biar kelihatan gawe.
Biar kelihatan, gua fake. Fake
Fake-nya di situ doang. Gak ngaruh anjing kalau fake-nya di situ doang, Jing. Oh, anjing.
Aco aku.
Aman ya, Val ya?
Oke, habisnya berarti kita off ya guys ya.
Soon as that operator came out on Suzu's hands, she's been finding these opening picks. It's something Falcons are gonna have to talk about. Figure out where the operator is on the line. As soon as these barriers go down and go through those op protocols.
Enggak, itu Yur kenapa itu?
This time Madv.
Malam ini gak ada gameplay berarti. Tergantung nanti ya.
Enggak, gue udah gak bisa karena gue besok masuk kuliah.
Hai. Aman itu. Tipsen lah.
And there we go, Madv with what she needed, the pick she needed, but the site is still under pressure. They finally won it over. They finally get what they wanted here. Spike gonna be picked up, but the cross is certainly not
safe. Dapat satu, cuman kawannya juga mati semua gitu.
To come through that spike and get it down and planted. Arco and Serena on
Udah
the other
GG
side
aja.
though.
GG nih.
Toki's gotta hear this.
Oh kan? Wow, gelo Serena anjing. Bro.
Udah TT kan?
TT guys. Terlalu jago guys. Udah bilang, udah pasti Zeta yang menang anjing ini. Walaupun 8-4.
Marah.
Serena
Mary malah. Mary marah.
2 doang Mal.
Woi, baru match 1 kocak Serena. Jangan bahagia dulu.
Nice. Di atas 50% boleh lah ya.
Lihat tuh Suzu cosplay kan. Bisa goyang-goyang nggak?
Apa Lamkaa Moko bangsat lu Val? Anjing. 79 lagi anjing.
Jadi, berarti Moko maksud lu?
Enggak ada, gua ngatain Jo, cuman nggak mau aja. Bukan maunya. Nah itu. Nyo. Aku mau Madv aja Jo. Beda agama guys, nggak boleh.
Lah, emang lu tahu dia agamanya apa?
Ya udah pasti bukan Islam, Jing.
Lah kan kalau cowok kan
Islam.
Pokoknya enggak. Anggapannya enggak.
Kalau cowok kan membimbing lah.
Siapa tahu lusa dia malah gimana lah.
Bangsa.
Dais.
Aku kamu spong akun ya.
Masalahnya tuh
Jepal baru datang, aku mau off, dadah. Thank you. Kentot kan semua anjing.